Welcome students. In today's video, we are going to discuss the grammar topic direct and indirect speech. Let's have a quick recap before moving with the video. In part 1, we discussed the following topics, that is direct speech, the reproduction of the exact words of the speaker is called direct speech. Direct speech is a report of the exact words used by a speaker or writer. Also, in direct speech, the exact words spoken are inserted in inverted commas or speech marks. Then we discussed what is indirect speech. Indirect speech or reported speech reports what a speaker said without using the exact words. Indirect speech is usually used to talk about the past, so we normally change the tense of the words spoken. We also saw various examples to understand direct and indirect speech in a better manner. Then we discussed how affirmative or assertive sentences can be converted from direct speech to indirect speech. To change the sentences, you have to follow 3 rules. We discussed 2 rules in part 1. Rule number 1 was change of tense. If the reporting verb is in the past tense in the direct speech statement, then the verbs within the inverted commas will change in the indirect speech statements. Rule number 2 was change of pronouns. If the subject of the quoted verbs is in the first person, then it will change according to the subject of the reported verb. If subject of the quoted words is in second person, then it will change according to the object of reporting verb. And if the subject of the quoted words is in third person, then there will be no change. Now let us discuss rule number 3 and the remaining types of sentences. The third rule to change a assertive or affirmative sentence into indirect speech from direct speech is change in adverbs of time and place. Change in adverbs of time and place. So these are the changes that will happen while converting a sentence from direct speech to indirect speech. Adverbs like these will change to those, now to then, here to there, this to that, thus to so. Today will change to that day. Tomorrow will change to the following day or the next day. Yesterday to the previous day or the day before. Last year to the year before. And tonight to that night. Now let us see these examples to understand the change of adverbs better. He said, I shall discuss this matter next week. So the indirect speech will be, he said that he would discuss that matter the following week. Now here this becomes that and next week becomes following week. She said, we shifted to this house 2 weeks ago. She said that they had shifted to that house 2 weeks before. Now here this will change to that and 2 weeks ago will change to 2 weeks before. This is because we change the tense. The next type of sentence is interrogative sentences. And now we will see how a interrogative sentence can be converted from direct speech to indirect speech. If it is an interrogative sentence, then it will be in question form in direct speech. In a direct yes-no question, a question is changed into a statement. So from direct speech to indirect speech, it becomes a statement. Reporting verb is changed into ask, inquire, and connective if whether is used. In assertive sentences, we used said as reporting verb. Here we are going to use ask or inquire, and in assertive sentences we use that as connective. Here we are going to use if or whether. Remaining changes will be like statements. Let us see these examples to understand it better. She said to him, "Are you writing a poem?" Now here in direct speech it is in question form. We have to convert it into a statement form in indirect speech. So it will be, she asked him if he was writing a poem. Now here the reporting verb is asked and the connective word is if. Now the sentence is in second person form. It is about him. So you will change to he. And the tense will also change. So are will change to was. I said to her, "Do you know this person?" I asked her whether she knew that person. So here, because the sentence is in question form in indirect speech, the reporting verb will be asked and the connective word will be whether. So it will be, I asked her whether she knew that person, and know will change to knew, that is in past tense. In case of question, words like who, how, where, what, whose, which, why, whom, etc. Same words are used as a connective in the reported speech. So now here, instead of if or whether, the same words are used as connective words. For example, where do you live? She asked Meena. She asked Meena where she lived. Now here, instead of if or whether, the word where is used as connective. He said to UV, "How do you write poems?" He asked UV how he wrote poems. The third type of sentence is imperative sentences. In imperative sentences, reporting verb is changed into order, advise, request, ask, etc. Now, in assertive sentences, we used to use said as reporting verb. And in interrogative sentences, we used to use ask or inquire. Now here we are going to use order, advise, request, ask. there will be no change of tense, and the connective to is put as infinitive. Examples for imperative sentences are: I said to him, take your seat. I advise him to take his seat. Now here it is a kind of advice. There is no ordering or anything. So the indirect form will be I advised him to take his seat. So the reporting verb will be advised, and the connective is to take. To. The connective is to, and there is no change in tense. Only the pronoun changes. Next sentence. He said to Nina, give me some food please. So here the word please is used. So it is a kind of request. So the indirect form will be he requested Nina to give him some food. So here it is a kind of request. So the reporting verb request is used, and the connective to is used as well. And there is no change in the tense. The fourth type of sentence is exclamatory sentences. In exclamatory sentences, reporting verb is changed into exclaimed with joy, sorrow, anger, surprise, etc. Sentence will be changed into statement. Exclamatory symbols oh, hi, alas, etc. are removed. Connective that will be used. Example, he said, how beautiful a place. He exclaimed with joy that it was a very beautiful place. Now here there is some kind of joy that is expressed. So the reporting verb joy is used in the sentence in indirect speech. Also connective that is used, and also the tense changes. Rohan said, hooray, we have won the match. Rohan exclaimed happily that they had won the match. Now here there is happiness that is expressed. So the reporting verb happy or happily is used. Also the exclamation word or exclamatory word hooray is removed, and connective that is used. Now let us see some sentences and change them into indirect speech. He said, I like this song. So the indirect form will be he said that he liked that song. So this sentence is in first person form. So I will change to he, and here the connective word that is used. Also the tense is changed. Second, she asked me, where is your sister? She asked me where my sister was. So here the connective word where is used and not if or whether. Third, she said, I don't speak Italian. She said that she didn't speak Italian. Now here the tense changes. It becomes from don't to didn't. Fourth, they said, say hello to Jim. They asked me to say hello to Jim. It is an imperative sentence and it is a kind of request. They asked to say hello to Jim. So the reporting verb asked is used. He said the film began at 7 o'clock. He said that the film had begun at 7 o'clock. It is an assertive sentence, and here the connective word that is used and also the tense changes. Next sentence. She said, "Don't play on the grass, boys." She told the boys not to play on the grass. It is an assertive sentence. Next, she asked him, "Where have you spent your money?" She asked him where he had spent his money. So it is an interrogative sentence, and because it is a WH type of question, the connective where is used and not if or whether. Also, the pronoun changes. It is in second person form, means it is about him. So here you will change to he and your will change to his because it is about him. And also because the tense changes, have will change to had. Next sentence. He said, "I never make mistakes." It is a affirmative or assertive sentence, and so it will change to he said that he never made mistakes. So here that is connective and the tense changes from make to made. Next, he wanted to know, does she know Robert? He wanted to know if she knew Robert. This is a interrogative sentence and it is in third person form, so the pronoun will not change. The pronoun is the same. She is in direct form and also in indirect form. Only the tense changes. 10th, the stuntman told the audience, "Don't try this at home." It is a declarative sentence and it is a kind of advice for the audience. So the indirect form will be, the stuntman advised the audience not to try that at home. So this will become that. And advise is used as reporting verb and the connective is to. Thank you for watching this video. I hope you all enjoyed it.